The Greatsword, also known as the Guts Greatsword from Beserk, was the first weapon which made me redo my Bloodhound's Fang build. The Bloodhound's Fang primarily scales on dexterity with strength as a secondary attribute. This meant that I already had some points in strength. Since I already had the Greatsword, I chose it over the Claymore. Firstly, where can you get the Greatsword from? It's found in Caelid. From the Smoldering Wall site of Grace, go north on the road towards Caelid ruins, go through the ruins. There is also a site of grace here that you can discover. Keep following the road towards the north, until you see a funeral carriage surrounded by those big dogs, or whatever they are appropriately called. There are 3 dogs in total and a bird. You can avoid the bird. The dogs only have one attack, where they leap forward and attack. Once you have dealt with them, go to the back of the carriage. There will be a chest, and once you open the chest you will get the Greatsword. The Greatsword primarily scales on strength and requires 31 points in strength and 12 in dexterity to wield. Now that we have the Greatsword, let's check its move set. Since this is a colossal sword, the attacks are slow but they do good damage, and you can infuse it with greases and affinities. I chose the heavy affinity with the Lion's Claw Ash of War. Its jumping attack looks and sounds really good and does good damage paired with the Claw Talisman. You can also double-hand it to boost damage. And to further boost Lion's Claw damage, you can use Shard of Alexander. Lion's Claw comes with some invincibility frames as well. This can save you from some damage if you are being too aggressive. It also gets you really good stance damage. You'll be able to break Radagon's stance and deal some good damage. I'll also just show you how it worked on the Elden Beast. Here it is, the Greatsword breaking the Elden Beast stance. I did 3 or 4 Ash of War hits before this. It's really cool how the Tarnished just drinks his flask while walking away after the critical hit and does another Ash of War hit for good measure. I also took the Greatsword with me to the Shadowland. Got killed by the Fire Wicker Man. However, got this troll at the entrance of Castle Ensis and broke his stance too. Seems like you can carry it in the DLC. I hope I made a good case for the Greatsword. Hope you have success with it. You can see some boss battles by clicking on the videos on the screen and subscribe for more game content.